You're being detained right now, okay? Can you please take your hands out of your pocket?
I am not the guy you were looking for.
What's your first name?
I don't need to tell you my name. Who you
Keith, right?
for?
Okay.
Wrong.
Is it? Okay.
Wrong.
Well, you match the description of the subject, okay? And do you have an ID with you by any chance?
Do you want me to give you my license number?
You have to identify yourself. Now you're impeding an investigation. If you want to go straight to jail, then keep it up. Do you have
What up?
Do you have ID on you?
I am totally not good with this.
All right. You're being detained for...
I'll give you my license number.
Not too late.
We're beyond that. Well, you refused to get ID.
I've lived in the same apartment 100 feet from here for 13 years. I've never had a problem like this in my life.
Regardless, he's going to go for not identifying.
Last thing we need is to find a crotchety old guy and then come to find out it's someone completely different.
He gets out, he stops me and goes, "What's your name?" I didn't want to tell him.
What is your name?
My name is John.
Was that not the right name?
I don't think it is.
And no, it is.
What's good, YouTube? It's BBcast back in with another video and another reaction. And in today's video is from the D-Lane Police Department over there in Florida, where you had these D-Lane police officers falsely arrest this guy. He was walking. He wasn't even that far from his house, probably like 100 feet from where he lives at in this area. And you having these officers ask for his name. They said, "What's your name?" He said, I ain't commit no crime." So you go see these officers arrest him, take him to jail. Didn't even read him his Miranda rights, just to come to find out that this isn't the guy that they was looking for. Sad thing about this, they already came in contact with the actual guy, and yeah, he ran through the back door, and that's when they started looking for him. I'm gonna watch it, get my reaction. Let me know what y'all think about the comment section. Let's get into the video.
What's this? I'm gonna be out at 326 South Alabama. Sir, okay, what's going on today?
Don't.
No, I'm here because you threw
She
a...
called 4 nights ago because of that, and you didn't even stop by.
I wasn't working, so I don't know what you're talking
you were
about.
Here, actually.
No, I wasn't. I could... What? Can I have you come out and speak with me on why you threw a brick at someone's car?
I did not
Sir,
throw bricks at anybody's car.
okay, then how does he have a brick in his car then?
I don't know. I didn't do that.
He's stating you're the one that did it.
I understand that. I'm the one. He knows me now.
He drove by.
He sped by.
Okay.
I said slow down, so he backed up and screamed at me, and that's the end of it. That's all that happened.
So then how does he have a brick in his grill? And he's
know.
stating you're the one that threw the brick.
So he went back by again.
Can I have you... What?
He's the aggressor. I didn't do anything with that. I didn't know.
Okay. How is he
I don't know.
the aggressor
I don't know.
when
Ask
he was
him.
just driving by?
70 down to 35? Or 25? That's how he's the aggressor. Does that make sense to you?
No.
No, 75 down to 35 doesn't make sense to you.
Okay, but I'm trying to...
Okay, but...
So that makes it right for you to throw a brick at him?
No, I did not do that.
Okay, do you have ID? Can I...
No, I don't have a wallet. I lost my ID. I don't have it. My name is Keith Howard. I didn't do
Go ahead.
that. Keith Howard, 316-74.
326 South Alabama. I have the suspect here.
They show up when they're looking for somebody else. Come in and talk to the cancer patient that's here.
I don't have them secure. It's 326 South Alabama. I'm sorry?
Would you like to come and talk to the cancer patient that suffers with this every day? Or no?
Okay, I'm trying to go about what's happening today, though.
I know. And you have no clue. It happens every day.
That people speed?
Speed through
okay.
Here, and I've asked for you to come, and I've asked for you to come, and I've asked for you to come, and the cop drives through. That's it.
Okay.
Stop shining that face.
I'm not shining it. I'm shining it at the...
And I'm not doing it anymore.
I'm shining it at the stairs so I could see who you are.
I'm not afraid of who I am. Stop shining my face.
I'm not shining your face, sir. Do you have an ID on you?
I'm not shining in my face.
I'm not shining... What am I shining in your face? Can I get your information, sir?
I just told you.
You keep walking away, so I can't get your information. Okay, whatever. Are you wanting to press charges?
I was filling out the guy. I am right here because I'm like...
Okay, it's up to you on what you want to do.
I really don't know what to do.
If you want, we could do a report documenting it. either way, it's going to be documented, or I don't know if you want to pursue charges against him or not. I mean, he could go to jail for it. It's 100% up to you.
Can I step out and look at it real quick?
Of course, yeah.
It's a hole.
If you just don't touch it for me, but...
Of course it did.
So it's 100% up to you. I just want to get... And it was when you were driving by his property?
Yeah, I was coming up the road, and he was standing in the middle of the road, and I looked at him, I turned around, I was like, what is your problem? I said just like that, I was like, what is your problem? Because
okay.
I almost hit him. And and so when I turned around, and I came because I was pissed, I came back and say a few words, and I turned back around to come back to leave, and he can toss the brick in front of my car, and that's what happened.
Okay.
Because I'm like, why are you standing in the middle of the road, bro? I was like, I almost hit you, man.
What they're doing is they're or they went someplace and got rid of them and come back. But that's what they do. They go up and down here
Okay.
selling drugs out of their car. And I didn't want him to yell at them, but sometimes he'll yell at them and say, slow down, because they're going like 60 or 70 down the street. They don't.
Where is Keith at?
I don't know if he went out back or not. I can't get up.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if he's in his room or right back in the house. It's not his room, but I need care. Because I have such bad neuropathy.
Okay.
So sometimes...
His name is Keith, right?
Yeah.
Keith!
You can move back there.
Does he have any weapons in the
No.
house? Anything?
No weapons.
Does he own any? Or no?
No, I don't think so.
Where-
Not that I don't know. Go straight to the back door. There's a room to the left.
Keith?
Because I can't walk.
Yeah, he's not in there.
No,
Go back there.
there's an open door.
Maybe 4 weeks, 5 weeks, I don't know.
Keith? Are you gonna? No. It's a closet. He was here and he was running his mouth, but I'm like, she says this is his vehicle, so he's not in it that I saw.
I'm gonna look around the
Like a
back.
dark jacket and jeans, and he has glasses on, and it's like a ponytail-ish thing he has going on.
White guy or black?
White guy, white male.
I'm gonna pull up a David picture.
Probably like
He has
late
gray hair,
40s.
so- okay.
Yeah,
So young.
yeah, very young.
Alrighty, well, you're being detained right now. You're being detained right now, okay? Can you please take your hands out of your pocket?
Absolutely.
I appreciate it.
Okay.
You come,
Make you feel safe, but I am not the guy you are looking for.
what's your first name?
I don't need to tell you my name. Who you
Keith,
looking
right?
for?
Okay.
Wrong.
Is it? Okay.
Wrong.
Well, you match the description of the subject, okay? And same hair and everything, the description of your clothing, okay? So I just have to ask you a few questions, okay? Do you have an ID with you by any chance?
Our victim's going to do is show up, so make
No.
sure
No?
whenever possible.
Do you want me to give you my license number? No, I don't want to give you my license number.
Well, you're detained because I have reasonable suspicion to believe that you committed a crime, okay?
Did you? This is great.
Yep. So where are you headed to?
Home.
Where's home?
I don't need to tell you that.
Okay. Okay. He doesn't want to identify himself, so.
Well, you have to identify
Yeah.
yourself. But now you're impeding an investigation. So, if you want to go straight to jail, then keep it up. Do you have,
Keep what up?
do you have ID on you?
No.
What's your name?
I am totally not good with this.
All right. You're being detained for now, okay?
I'll give you my license number.
Not too late.
We're beyond that. Yeah, let go of your hands real quick. I'm trying to fix your handcuffs.
1-5. We're gonna have an adult male 10-12.
Unreal. That is on its
Go back to 12. Thank you, Vicky.
It's a little heavy, buddy.
Well, I'm trying to take it off so I can fix it.
Ah, even harder.
Hold on. I have to get it out. So.
Been doing this much lately? Ah, shit! That really, really hurt. Can you help this man out with whatever he's trying to do to me?
Here, turn your hand, turn your wrist.
Turn my wrist this way.
There you go.
Oh, that's much better, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix it up for you.
Oh, yeah. How long you been doing this, buddy?
You should have a pretty clear shot. Copy.
Alright, let's go over here. Hey, where is she gonna come through? Through Woodland or?
I just told her to come down Euclid and then come up Woodland.
Okay,
And then
I'll
just,
put him over here.
Put him right here. Clark, can you put your turn your flashes off and your cruisers on just so that way the flashing lights don't.
Alright, we're just gonna stand right here.
So somebody can ID me?
Yep.
Well, you refused to get ID.
No, I didn't really want to. I've lived in the same apartment 100 feet from here for 13 years. I've never had a problem like this in my life. I'm beyond this. I'm going to go through the duration with whatever you guys are doing. I'm coming from that way. I don't know where you guys think whatever happened
You
happened.
match the description of someone we're looking
And I'm
for.
running with you guys, but this is pretty heavy, man.
I got you. This is a standard protocol for us. If we take them by and they say it's not you, then you get let out of handcuffs.
I hope they claim it is me, because they are getting a wrongful death coming right at me with the best of attorneys. That's coming right at me and coming right at you. And I look forward to her trying. I said wrong.
I might have misunderstood you. I'm sorry.
I'm sure I'm on. Huh? I said what?
You said wrongful death.
I'm sorry. Wrong. This is wrongful imprisonment. This is wrong. I'm on 3 body cameras right now.
Well,
I have
not
lived in the
wrongful
same place
imprisonment.
13 years.
It's not wrongful. It's not.
Well, here's the deal.
We have reasonable suspicion.
If he says it's you, by chance they say it's you, right? And you go to jail and everything, and then come to find out that person lied and put you in jail, they get charges.
Pants off them. I'm going to sue the pants
Yeah,
off
you can
them.
sue them, and they also get charges for perjury.
That's great. I'm mad at them. Look forward to bringing them. Would you prefer I sit down somewhere so I don't run off when you got
Well,
your
they're
arm on
about
me?
to.
Okay,
I'm not afraid of you running away from me. We're waiting.
Copy. We're right in front of Ace Hardware. You should be able to see us.
Hey, look at that cop car coming up for me, please.
Is that?
That's him.
That's him?
That's him.
Okay. 100%?
1000%.
100% ID. 100%.
Alrighty, you're not going to be under arrest, okay? So we're going to go to that first car over there.
I'm not going to be under arrest.
You're under arrest.
I'm under arrest?
Yes.
Over here at Ace Hardware. 100% identification. Exchange of bar gun and cap. 10-1. And our 10-4 is now 10-15.
So just come over here. Keep going. We're going to stand right behind my car. Just be careful. Watch your steps. Alright. Do you have anything on you that's going to stick me, poke me, or stab me?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Do I get to say, like, get to defend myself in any way? What the person said I've done? When I go to, something's not right here.
Well, we were trying to work with you. You didn't want to identify yourself or anything.
I'm going to give you my ID number right now. This is, like, beyond me. What's going on?
Can you hold this real quick?
I don't get to speak that I've done anything incorrect.
So here's what we're gonna do. Is the officer, the primary officer, she's gonna come. She's gonna read you your rights and everything, and then you guys are gonna talk about it. You'll have your chance in order to explain your side of everything going on.
Sure. What?
Okay. The primary officer, she was the one that drove by with the person.
Just go ahead and take a
So
shot.
once she's
I'm stepping
done
into
dropping
this?
him off and
You're going to
everything-
sit in there?
Yeah.
I got a bad left knee right now. So.
And then just so I can count it, 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $9.
$9 cash.
I mean, regardless, he's gonna go for not identifying. But I mean, he got positive ID on him.
You got positive ID on him, but obviously we want to verify and make sure it's him. And you know, we just the last thing we need is to find a crotchety old guy that matches the description perfectly, and then come to find out it's someone completely different.
Yeah, because like I didn't tell him. Well, I asked him for his name several times, and he's like, "I'm not giving you that," and I was like, "Okay, Keith," and then he was like, kind of like in shock, like, "Okay."
Gotcha. However, one colony or maliciously shoots at, within, or into, or throws a missile, throws a projectile at, or projects a stone or other hard substance which would produce death or great bodily harm at, within, or any publicly private building, occupied or unoccupied.
Yeah, I'm gonna move out on the road. That way so we can go. Okay. Do you want me to put him in a holding cell for now?
Yeah, throw him in a holding cell, and then we'll have Jenny come relieve you, and then she'll sit with him.
Sounds good.
Even though we got the wrong person, just throw him in the cell.
I see. If anything, we pass on that.
I knew he had to be in downtown somewhere.
Is there any way you can get with him real quick?
Just step on out for me. So what's gonna happen? I'm gonna put you in a holding cell and then take out the handcuffs off of you, all right? That way, and then there's a bathroom and the holding cells and everything, so you can sit in all that as well. So just go ahead and stand right here to the right side of the door. Whatever. Whatever.
Right side of this door. We didn't know which door.
No, I was pointing over here. You're good.
I'm sorry, I didn't see the gesture from the label.
Just go ahead and step in here, and then stand to the right side of that door. All right. All right. Just come on through here. And then we're gonna make a left to that open door right there. And then you're gonna follow straight down. You're gonna go into that holding cell right over here, directly in front of you. And then just stand at the door for me. I'm gonna take the handcuffs off of you. That's good. Alrighty. And then just bend over a little bit, about 45 degrees, and then let go of your hands. That way I can get in between your hands. And then once I release the handcuff, just go ahead and put that hand on top of your head, okay? So your left one's gonna be the first one. Go ahead and do that.
I've got it dislocated.
Okay, I got you.
Shoulder.
Alright. And then just go ahead and step in there for me. So if you have a dislocated shoulder, any issues with shoulders, just because I'm not going to be the one taking you out to the jail or anything.
You're going to be taking me out to the jail tonight?
Well, so the other officer's going to ask you some questions, but as of right now, you are under arrest, so that will be the arrest.
Beyond what's going me, it doesn't help me to make any comments to you. I am so far removed from whatever you were doing that I am.
I got you. Well, they're going to ask you more questions when they get
looking
here.
forward to it.
I got you.
It's going to be an interesting thing.
The officer's pulling in now, so you should be able to speak with her once she gets in.
You're talking to me?
Yep. The officer that's going to ask you questions and stuff like that, she's pulling in right now, so she's the person to speak to about the incident.
And your officer?
Officer Alfonso.
Do you happen to have a jail intake form?
I do.
Okay.
I can get you that real quick.
Thank you.
So, and here's his phone and $9 in cash.
Okay, I will.
Yeah, and then he has boots on, so I know it's gonna be strong putting them on and off. I just let him keep it on.
Okay.
It's up to you if you want to help him take it off.
Do we type on this one, right?
Yeah.
I usually always type in my
Is it all yeah? Yeah, it is.
Then you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say may be held with these rights in mind. Are you willing to talk to me? Are you willing to talk to me about what happened?
Yeah, nothing happened until I talked to you.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So,
Is our communications going to be through this window?
yes.
Okay, all right. I just need to understand what happened.
Okay, So you being made a lot. You threw a brick at. Did you throw that brick in his car?
No,
You didn't throw a brick.
no.
Okay. What happened?
I have no idea. I just come from dinner, and you would probably have security cameras that show me finishing dinner at half wall about 6:30 to 7:30, and then I walked across the street through Chess Park, cut over through by the Chop, went by Da Vinci's. I waved at Barb that owns the paper, and then I walked up. I went up to the window at Checkers, and I talked to two guys who were sitting by the flagpole, and I said, "You guys ordered yet?" And they said, "No." And I said, "Great." At which time I walked towards the street, and then once I was on the sidewalk, headed southbound, I'm walking towards Chica's and the Artisan, and there was a screaming lady who was out of her mind. And there was somebody lingering over my back shoulder who I kind of kept an eye on just to see who she was, and I kept walking. And then as I came up past the Artisan and past it, which they're closed, Chica's closed, the Artisan, and as I'm coming up in front of this new apartment building with new residents in it, as I'm approaching Ace Hardware, he gets out, he stops me and goes, I don't even remember the series of things, everything from what's her name, I didn't want to tell him.
What is your name?
I'm sorry?
What is your name?
My name is John Gene Alwyn. I can give you my Florida driver's license number.
I don't think it is.
And no, it is.
Because you guys said that it was positive ID.
He said it was positive ID, but I don't. No, I don't.
Okay, so we're gonna get your information, try to verify your name and everything. That's why we were trying to get your name to begin with.
No, I don't.
So,
I
yeah.
understood, but I was sitting here going, I didn't want to give you my name. I was walking home. I was 100 feet from my house, and I've lived in for 13 years.
I'll call
and
10.
you shut me down
Yeah.
completely and put cuffs on me and the whole thing.
He said 100%, but now
I got you.
I'm your guy. I bet you're your guy, right? I was the guy.
And that's the end of that video. My take on that. The sad thing about this is he even offered these officers his ID number, and they could have literally ran that to see if this was him or not. But it's just the simple fact they weren't even trying to hear him, like right here.
I'll give you my license number.
Not too late.
We're beyond that.
You having this guy offer his ID number, these officers saying we're past that. Yeah, you having this officer speak everything that happened into existence, like right here.
We want to verify and make sure it's him. And the last thing we need is to find a crotchety old guy that matches the description perfectly, and then come to find out it's someone completely different.
Yeah.
But once these officers realize they got the raw person, that's when you see that one officer grab his phone real quick and turn off his body camera.
What is your name?
I'm sorry?
What is your name?
My name is John Gene Alwyn. I can give you my Florida driver's
that not the
license number.
I don't think it is.
And no.
But that's my take on it, though. Let me know what y'all think about the comment section. How you feel about the D-Lane police officers for falsely arresting this guy, claiming they said that this was the right guy. And he's even telling these officers, I'll give y'all my ID number, in which they want to say, nah, we passed that. But then you also having a neighbor just say, yeah, that's him, that's him. I don't even believe that he even looked, to be honest. They already was in front of the original guy that did it, and they could have arrested him right then and there. But nah, they let him go and run away. It just goes to show a lot of these officers need some better training. That's my take on it, though. Let me know what y'all think about the comment section. Make sure to like, subscribe, and y'all have a wonderful day.